everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Fixing It Up with Sandra, and in case you didn't know, I'm Sandra. So today we are in the kitchen. However, today we're going to be making soap. I decided it'd be a lot easier since the microwave is right there to heat our soap up. Today is going to be a melt and pour. Again, we're going to work with the coconut base rose soap. And today we're going to use some rose petals. We're going to be using some mica coloring. So if you did see my previous video, it was just this, and I did some oats and honey with a little bit of coconut fragrance. And today we're going to do something different. We're going to add color. This is a really simple recipe. This is a fun one too because it makes great gifts. And also, if you like to personalize your own soap, which I like to do, this is why I'm doing this rose one. I'm a huge rose person. So this is, like I said, it's just a really fun craft to do, super simple. And I don't think people realize, not even I realized how simple it is to do melt and pour soap. So let's turn the camera down so you can see all of the things that I'm using today and you can follow along. Okay, for today's video, like I said, we're doing a melt and pour soap. I will be listing everything that I'm using in the description box. So here's what we have to use for the molds. I'm going to be using these little square molds. These make about 4-ounce soaps. Now I got this on Amazon. It came with one more of these, and then it also came with these cute little bags and then a little round tag that says homemade. When you order these off of Amazon, it will say 3 ounces. However, like I said, when I weighed my bars of soap out, they were in fact 4 ounces. So these I will link in the description box. I got these on Amazon as well. These are cute little rosebuds that we're gonna add to the soap. And I'm gonna be using some mica powder in red wine, I believe. Yes, red wine. And and then here's the soap. I will also put a link for this soap. And this is already in a 2-pound block, and that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing 2 pounds. Last time I did 2 pounds like this, it gave me, I wanna say 9 bars of soap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this up into little squares because we're gonna melt this in the microwave. Now you can do this in a double boiler method if you don't have a microwave or don't wanna do it that way. Okay, I will get this open. So you can do it that way too. I have not done it like that. I just popped this in the microwave. And I do want to let you know, in case you happen to cheat on me and watch somebody else's YouTube channel, that you will heat this in 30-second increments. Now, remember, every microwave is different, so don't just assume if somebody says, oh, it took 3 30-second times in the microwave to heat and then pop it on for 1:30. Don't do that. Really do it in the 30-second increments. I have an old microwave. It takes 9 increments, so it doesn't take 3. But you don't want to overheat this soap. I have not overheated this soap, thankfully, knock on plastic. And I don't want to because I know it can damage it, just like, you know, like overheating wax or anything like that. I'm a candle maker, so I know how overheating a product can harm it. But yes, do it in 30-second increments. Do this in this, you know, like relatively same size cube so you have even melting. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put it all into my glass bowl that I have right here. Now, if you purchase, I got a little bit of water in there, I'm gonna wipe it out. If you purchase a block of soap that is larger than 2 pounds, obviously weigh it out and then get the 2 pounds, you know, and cut that up. I got this in 2 pounds because I hadn't tried this before. I'm actually fairly new to soap making, but I've been researching a lot. But I really wanted to see how coconut oil soap works. And I have to say, I actually have my bar soap that I'm using. This is the one that I did the first one. I love it. So if you're looking for this recipe, it's a couple videos back as of today. So you can check that out, but I really do love the way it feels on my skin. The oats that I use, like they act as an they exfoliate the skin too. So, all right, so this is just about done. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, no, I thought I nicked myself. I'm gonna pop this in the microwave, like I said, in the 30-second intervals, and then I will come back and show you, the liquefied soap, and then we will add the coloring, fragrance oils, and the rose petals, which I'm super excited about. I cannot wait till this is ready for me to use. So I will be right back. There we go. All right, in the words of Matthew McConaughey, all right. We have melted soap. So I'm gonna scooch this out of the way real fast. I do wanna let you know that even though it is coconut soap, it does not have a coconut fragrance. So now what I'm gonna do is add my own fragrance, and I am going to measure out 54 grams of my rose vanilla fragrance oil. This is my absolute favorite scent. So I have my little gram scale right there. Measure out 54 grams. Okay, perfect. We're going to add that into the bowl. Okay, and we're gonna be adding some coloring. Now I showed you something else, like a different mica powder. This is the same color, it's just in a little container, so it makes it easier to measure out. I'm gonna do about 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, let's get this all mixed together. Maybe I should grab a little whisk. There we go. Really get it blended together. And this is it. This is all you have to do to make soap. Do melt and pour soap. Oh, this color is really pretty. Now remember when you're mixing colors that you are mixing it with the white soap. So what the color is that you're using, it's going to be a little bit lighter. So I'm going to do a hair bit more. Okay. So it won't be like that incredibly bold color. Now, if you're using a clear soap, which they do have, and we will do a video on, because I am dying to do something like that, you'll get that exact color. But when you're mixing with white, just remember, it's going to be a little bit paler. So I have my fragrance oil and my mica powder mixed in this. Now what I'm going to do is, try to bring you closer, see what I'm doing. So I have my two molds right here. I'm going to give it a spray of rubbing alcohol just to sanitize and to help the soap adhere to this. Now remember, we're doing rose. So I want to place one little rose petal right there in the bottom of my tray. And then I think, like I said, it did about 9, but just to be safe so I can continue to pour, I'll do 2 others. And if I'll do so, oh wait, I am doing a total of 9. I'm gonna do 10, just in case. And then respray it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and this will evaporate. This is just, again, to sanitize and help the soap stick to the soap. So now that I got this all blended, I'm gonna pour into my plastic measuring cup I got at the dollar store. All right, so this is about 4 cups, so that's good to know. 2 pounds plus fragrance oil, gives you about 4 cups. Okay, good to know. Now, here's the fun part. Ever so carefully. I'm just kidding. Just go ahead and pour into your mold to the tippy top. And the reason why I'm pouring this on my cutting board is so I'm able to move. Oop, my little rosies are floating to the surface. Okay, that works. I'm just gonna kind of center them. Good to know. They're not going to stay at the bottom. They're going to float. All right, and if there are still like air bubbles when you get done pouring, we'll spray the top with rubbing alcohol and it will pop all of our little bubbles. So there we go. See how easy this is to do. That's why I said this would make like a great gift. If you're like one of those people that are like, I always want to do like personalized gifts, this is the way to do it. All right, so the this is, like I said, was almost 4 cups, gives us, let's see if it'll do 9 bars with just a hair left over. So I'm gonna go back and just really top off every single bar. Don't want it to really overflow, but just get to the tippy top. And then I see my roses are starting to still float away from the center. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this. And as it cures, which only takes about an hour for this soap to harden. I was just so impressed on, like I said, how fast this all is. All right, so it did give us a total of 9. And then of course I'll weigh these individually once they have hardened. All right, kind of move our little soap or roses into the center. And because this is basically for decorations, I don't want to add any more because I don't know how people feel. Let's see. I can get crazy with mine because I think one of these is definitely going to get mine. So let me just dabble in a couple of other roses and see how I feel about that. Okay, we'll do 3. So this is, you know, like I said, I don't know if you've ever watched any of my videos before. I'm always like, this is how it'll start, but I can't promise this is how it'll end because I really love having the ability to change my mind and let my creativity flow where it sees fit. So we're gonna add a couple more and get those little cuties in there. All right, and this is it. So I'm gonna let this harden over the next hour and then we'll come back when it's ready to pop these little cuties out and see what they look like. One more in mine. Maybe that. Okay, I'm stopping. All right, this is how you make melt and pour soap with a coconut base. So like I said, in an hour, we're gonna come back and see what they look like and unmold them. Hey everyone, okay, so welcome back. It is a whole new day. I'm actually getting ready for work, hence the curled hair, the makeup, all of that. So where we left off though, we were pouring rose coconut oil soap. So I have that all down here, it's all cured, and let's go ahead and pop this out and see what we have. I'm so excited. All right, so here is, I did a little test one last night on mine, and I love it. This is the rose soap. I can see the flecks of mica in it, which I actually really love. And then of course, a cute little rosebuds. Now, I know some people are like, well, you should have just used rose petals throughout the entire thing. I didn't want to, I just wanted some little bit of embellishments on here. And I'm going to be putting it in this really pretty gold sachet. So you can still smell the soap. That's the most important thing to me. You can still smell the soap and it's protected. I do want to say, if you are going to, I don't have the labels in here with me, but if you're going to sell your soap, you need to have every single ingredient on the label. So what you have to do is go back to the website that you bought your soap from. Oh, it's right here. Or if you still have this, make sure that you are writing all of those ingredients, because that's the base, into your ingredient list. So yes, okay. It's all like right there. So this has to go on your ingredient list when you make your soap. And I do want to let you guys know, so I got these cute rosebuds on Amazon. I actually ended up buying like this whole box of dried flowers. I'm going to be incorporating these into my soaps and into my bath bombs. I will put the link for this box of super cute dried flowers on in the descriptions. And then if you're wanting to get some mica, I also, again, got this on Amazon, and it's a cute little sample of all of these different colors in little tiny tubes. So I'll link everything in there, but ta-da, this is Soap Making 101, making rose soap. It smells so good. And I will put the fragrance oil that I use, which is my absolute favorite. But we're gonna go ahead and continue popping these out and getting these into the little sachets and ready for sale, since I've already got the labels all printed out. So this is it. I love, love, love making soap. It's my new favorite thing besides wreath making and candle making. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you guys are learning something. It really is just something that I'm getting really passionate about when it comes to bath bombs and soap making. And eventually I will be doing soap from scratch. But I'm just a little nervous about working with lye. So when that time happens, I will make sure that I am very knowledgeable about every single ingredient, just to be safe. So anyways, if you're liking my channel, make sure that you're subscribing. And to subscribe, you go over to my page or to the YouTube homepage and you hit subscribe, and then you hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video, because I like to upload at all kinds of different random times. So do that. And then if you like this video, make sure that you're giving it a thumbs up, because that lets me know that you like this kind of stuff. So other than that, I think that's it. Oh, one last thing. If you guys are on my YouTube page, there is like an area, there's a section where I can do like daily post, hourly post, whatever. I can post on there, and you guys can connect with me. That's where you guys can share your reads or whatever craft that you guys are making. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. My link is in the description box. And if you like any of the crafts that I am creating and want them for yourself, go onto my Etsy store, or if you see them on Instagram, I do either way. But Etsy, you can purchase some of my handcrafted goods. Also on Instagram, if you see anything that you like, just DM me, and we can set up an arrangement for items to get shipped to you. On Etsy, shipping's including in everything, so there's free shipping. So the price that you see is the price that you pay. But yeah, that's it. And I will see you guys again in the very next video. Makeup tutorials coming soon. But anyways, have a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video.